did not realize that. High as shit. Welcome to vlogmas. I'm gonna be honest with you, we're not filming here. Do you see this light? We're not filming here. It's awful. But do you see this background? It's so fucking cute. So I sat down here because I was like, I have to film this in front of like this cute corner with my bookshelf and all the things. And then I saw this lighting and realized that's not gonna work. But the way that my house is set up, the lighting is never gonna work right here. It's just not. So I had to at least film this intro here so that way you can at least see the cute setup in one video. And then we're gonna move on to the couch where the lighting is like slightly better. Okay, let's go. Okay, this spot is unfortunately not as cute, but it gets the job done just the same. So for today's video, I'm going to be giving you 50 gift recommendations for any girls in your life. I was going to do a gift guide for like anyone in your life, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not great at that. But I am a girl and I know what girls want. Some of these things I have, some of these things I don't have, but I would love. So we're gonna get right into it. I've got 50 items. I'm starting with my category that is $25 and under. I've got about 15 items there. Got about 15 items that are $25 to $50, and I've got 10 items that are $50 to $75, and then I've got 10 items that are $75 and up. All of these things you can probably find more expensive or more cheap versions, but this is just kind of what I found and like my preferences. I will also have links in the description for all of these items. None of them are affiliate links or anything. Brands, if you want to work with me and send me an affiliate link, cool. But none of these are actual like affiliate links. So yeah, feel free to like use them or not use them. Some things I like can't link below and you'll understand why. But anything that I can will be down there. Okay, let's get into my 2025 gift guide for girls. Our starting strong, number one. My first item, $25 and under, is going to be something that I'm wearing right now. It's going to be a set of press-on nails. I've specifically been obsessed with Olive and June recently. They have them at Target. They're $10. They also have a website that has lots of different designs. I love them. They have so many different like lengths and styles, and you pop them right on and they last me almost 2 weeks. And I work with, I don't know, how do I describe my job without saying my job? I do a lot with my hands, unboxing a bunch of merchandise and like tough with boxes. My job is rough with my hands and these nails last. So I definitely recommend them. Next is going to be candy or like food, but be specific. Do not go to Target and see the first thing that is Christmas themed and throw it in your cart. I'm talking, you know that this person loves strawberries, so you go find them like a fun strawberry candy that they probably never had before. Or like the Swedish candy is super popular right now. If you have someone in your life who is like pretty like health conscious, you could get them like more of a healthy candy or like a fun protein bar or like something like that. Something that's not just gonna be junk sitting in their kitchen, but that they would actually like to consume because everyone loves a little snack and a sweet treat. My next two items are both lip items. The first one is going to be called Space Camp Wellness. It's gonna be a lip balm. It's my favorite thing ever. I have, I'm not kidding, probably like 20 of them. They're sold in Target, they're sold at Amazon, and also at spacecampwellness.com. Also the creator of Space Camp, I just love him so much. There's lots of good flavors. My favorite is from the originals pack, just the cherry, but there's like mint. There used to be, and I don't know if they still have them, like a summer pack. The one that I'm really excited for is there's like, I think it's called Cool Peppermint. There's a mint fragrance or flavor. It's coming out. It's Target exclusive. You can buy it in your Target or on the website. It's so nice. It's the nicest lip balm I've ever used, genuinely. Yeah, you and your mother and everyone else needs Space Camp. Next is going to be a Rhode lip, I don't know what they're called, peptide lip treatment. I have one in Toast. It's really nice, but they have some like darker shades. They have some like basically untinted ones, but they're really nice and they feel so bougie. Any girl would love that. Okay, number 5 on the list is going to be a new book. This is obviously going to be for my reader girlies, and you're gonna have to know this person pretty well to pick them out a new book. Like, you wouldn't do this for like Secret Santa at a workplace where like you don't really know this person, or you could and see if they like it, but books feel pretty like personal, so you kind of got to know their vibe in the slightest. And then 6 and 7 go together, and that's going to be a new coloring book and a set of markers. They have some really nice ones and they have some really fun ones, and you can kind of customize it towards that person. Like Miss Taylor King, TK Juicy Pulse, she used to color all the time, and I know Chris Clemens colors all the time. But TK had one where it was a coloring book and it was a bunch of like Disney characters or like Nickelodeon characters, SpongeBob, like high as shit, with like a bunch of shit that you can probably figure out what I'm saying. Next recommendation is going to be the Medicube. I think they're called Zero Pore Pads. Honestly, I think I'm gonna buy myself some today on Amazon because I really want them. But the last time I went to buy them, they were sold out. So this is for the skincare girlies, or for the girls who lack skincare, because they're pretty easy, just a pad to wipe on, and like that at least is another simple thing that they can do to take care of themselves. Number 9 is going to be a sunset lamp. I have one in my room, we have one in the bathroom. It's just such a vibe to like put behind the TV, or I love just having it on while I read. We have it on in the shower. Perfect vibes. Number 10 is going to be a nice tripod. This is going to be for your girls who love to film themselves like me. Maybe they have a YouTube, maybe they want to start a YouTube, maybe they love taking pictures of themselves or anything else. Maybe they have a TikTok and like they're setting their phone up on a Kleenex box every time you see them. Get them a tripod. And to go with that, I still call it the Alex Earl light. I know we've kind of moved past that, but it's just going to be a little light attachment to add to your phone, so that way you don't have to have like a camera and expensive equipment. I just said equipment. But it kind of adds some lighting to their face, especially if they're like filming in their bedroom where it's kind of dark and we need some good lighting to get the views. Number 12 is going to be a wallflower plug-in from Bath & Body Works. I have the cutest one ever that is this season's in my kitchen. So obviously that's the one that I'm going to show. And it is just so cute. And this is especially if you know anyone who lives in an apartment and can't have candles. A wallflower is perfect. And then you get to pick them out a like fun fragrance too. So double gift. Okay, this next one you're gonna have to really hear me out on. But if you hear me and you get it, you get it. This is gonna be some Apple wire headphones. I know we've kind of moved past the wires and everything's wireless or like over the ear. Some wire headphones, they're so nice. Especially if you know anyone in your life who is a little type B, who doesn't have the time or the mental capacity to remember to charge things. And they just always want to listen to music. Also, they are like cool as shit. So get these for the cool girl that you know and make her even cooler. Okay, the next item is the Anthropologie Icon glasses. Not glasses, like glass. I know they have a ton. There are some like Christmassy ones, but maybe if you're giving it for Christmas, you don't, you want them to be able to use it then. So maybe you get them just like a plain one. They have some with like bows, some with like fun other things. Any of those, especially for like my iced coffee drinkers, Diet Coke drinkers, matcha drinkers, basically literally anyone in your life, they need this cutie glass because they're probably not going to spend money on it themselves. And then the last thing in my 25 and under category is going to be an AirTag holder. I found the cutest fucking one that's tortoise. So really I recommend that one if you know any girly girls in your life. Actually, I don't know if that's for a girly girl. I love tortoise stuff and I don't consider myself like girly girl. I don't know. But any AirTag holder that is like personal to them and like looks like their aesthetic. And then starting off the $25 to $50 range is going to be the actual AirTag that you put inside of the holder. I need an AirTag bad. I do. This is for your friend who loses her shit all the time. Not like loses her shit, maybe, but definitely if she loses her keys all the time or her wallet or whatever, get that AirTag. The next is going to be a Rode Pocket Blush. This is obviously, you're going to get this for a girl who wears makeup, but these pocket blushes are so aesthetic and they look so nice. My sister has some and I love when she wears them. They look so good. The next item is going to be a hydro jug. This is kind of the new Stanley. It's not new in any capacity, but I am honestly personally interested in one because the straw folds down and it doesn't spill. Whereas Stanley, as soon as it falls over, which they're big, they're gonna fall over, spills everywhere. So they have lots of cute ones. There was, back on theme, tortoiseshell design for the fall, and it sold out before I could get to it, so it was sad. But there's a lot of different designs. Next is going to be a ceramic candle from Bath & Body Works. Going back to the Bath & Body Works, and I know, every girl loves a candle, every girl has candles, I'm sure. But there are some at Bath & Body Works that are like super elevated looking, and they don't look like your typical like almost corny looking candle with like a snowman on the front or whatever. They look very elegant, so that way you can level up your candle game. Next is going to be a Casely phone case. These are like mid-tier for me when it comes to pricing, obviously. They're not super cheap like something you can find from like Amazon, $10, which by the way is perfectly fine. But they're also not Casetify, which gets pretty expensive, like $60, $70 for a phone case. So it's right in the middle, like a $30, $40 phone case. They have so many cute designs. I think they're also customizable, I think. Next is going to be for my organized girlies, my school supply loving into adulthood, has so many stationery items sitting around their house girlies. That's going to be their planner for 2026. I put it in this price category. You can definitely buy a planner for literally like $5 or $10, but there are some really nice ones that if you really know someone that loves the stationery stuff, you could get them really nice planner for 2026. Next is going to be a refill on someone's favorite makeup product, especially one that may be a little pricier. But if you don't know what they wear, I have an item that any makeup girly uses. That's going to be setting spray, and I so recommend the Charlotte Tilbury one. I got it for Christmas last year. That was my first bottle of it. I knew that everyone used it, but I got it for Christmas. And then I've already bought a refill for myself, and that refill is already gone. So like, it is just the shit. It is the shit. And anyone that wears makeup in your life needs it. Next is going to be a little more of a playful gift, and that's going to be a jelly cat. I also got one of these for Christmas last year. I didn't realize how expensive they get. I did not realize that. But these are just glorified stuffed animals. And by glorified, I mean it's quite literally a stuffed animal, but they're cute as shit. And they're branded, so they can like raise the price. But they're so cute, and you need to get someone one. Just, or yourself one even. Next is going to be a nice pair of everyday earrings. And I say everyday because obviously you can spend hundreds of dollars on earrings, or you can spend $5 on earrings. The $5 ones are maybe gonna make your ears hurt. The $100 ones, $100 ones, hundreds of dollars ones, I don't fucking know. Might feel too special. You're scared to wear them every day. Get them a nice pair that's not gonna ruin their ears, but they're not going to be scared to wear every day to work or to their, like if they go to the gym and they're like afraid, all the things. Just a basic pair of earrings that they can wear every single day. Next is going to be a little Coach wristlet. I know that Coach is like back in. I don't know if it ever was out, but like the girlies are loving Coach. And a little wristlet, especially if you know a girl, in my opinion, in high school. Because in high school, you just want to, you're not like at a purse age yet, in my opinion. High schoolers don't really have purses or wear purses, at least from like my experience, especially to school. So in a wristlet, you can fit money, you can fit their school ID, driver's license, you can fit a lip thing, you can fit a tampon, like make things more discreet. So I love a wristlet. Next is going to be a nice makeup bag. Really any brand. I don't know. I'm sure there are like luxury brand makeup bags, but like go to Target and just get one of the nice big ones that has some nice structure. And anyone is bound to love a makeup bag. The next item is going to be some house slippers or some house shoes. You can just get some basic ones. Right now I have, oh, they're over there. Shit, I don't want to stand up, I'm gonna be honest. I have some from Five Below that are like cream and they have a little teddy bear on them. But you can get some nicer ones, just some comfy slippers. They can be like basic colored, or if you know that this person loves fun like prints, they have like checkered and all the fun stuff too. Okay, this next one. You have to be careful who you gift this to. You have to be careful, okay? I put an electric toothbrush because I love my electric toothbrush. And I never wanted to buy one because I was like, why would I spend, you know, $50 on a toothbrush when I can go get a $2 one from Target? So I would have loved to have been gifted this, but you also don't want to give it and be like, hey, your fucking breath stinks, or like your teeth are bad. You know, you don't want that vibe. So you have to be careful. But if you know the vibe is right, I think it's a good gift. Next is going to be merch from one of their favorite artists, one of their favorite YouTubers, one of their favorite movies or TV shows, like just a nice, true t-shirt or like merch item from the merch site. Okay, if someone is a true fan of something and asks for merch, please, dear God, and I know it's not that deep, don't type in to Amazon like Beyonce merch. Like go, I don't know why I said Beyonce. Like right now, I am obsessed with the Basement Yard. I just am. So if someone typed into Amazon Basement Yard merch, that's not what I'm talking about. Would I be grateful? Of course. But that's just not what I'm talking about. And then the last item from this category is going to be a Lego set, because I think anyone could use a fun Lego set, and it takes us away from our screens for a little bit. Gives you something to do with your hands. Love a Lego set. Okay, my next category is going to be $50 to $75. Again, reminder, some of these things could be more like inexpensive, could be more expensive. This is just kind of where I put the typical like price. I think these are pronounced bala bangles, but they're basically just aesthetically pleasing wrist weights for like cleaning the house and you get a little workout in, or girls wear them on their hot girl walks and it just adds a little extra weight to your like typical workout or your typical day. Next is also going to be for maybe a workout girly, and that's going to be a massage gun. Boop, 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 boop. For their legs, for wherever. You can find some really nice ones. The next item I actually got for my dad last year, and it was from Uncommon Goods. I got him some like drinking glasses that had our favorite place that we vacation at, the map of it like sketched into it. So it's super cool. I mean, obviously you would need to do this person's like hometown or like their favorite place to visit, or like you'd have to know something personal about them to get this etched in, but it is totally worth it, and I think it makes a great gift. Next gift, you will also have to know some things about them, but my next gift recommendation is to get a big print of something that they love. Maybe like it's an artist or it's a movie and you want to do the movie poster, and you want to do like a tour poster. Like get it printed, get it enlarged, and like spend the money to like have it done and look nice, and then get a nice frame that they also would love. Because prints are expensive, frames are expensive, but it adds a nice fun piece of decor to their home or to their bedroom. Next is going to be a gas gift card. Everyone needs gas and no one wants to pay for it. So that one, simple and easy. Next one is going to be a new bathrobe, and I definitely recommend waffle material. I think the like fuzzy ones, like, oh, they're out in my opinion, but I have a waffle one and I love it so much. And to go with the waffle robe, you could also get them a new matching PJ set. They have so many different like kinds, so many different brands, so many different patterns. Like you could get a PJ set for literally everyone in your life, customized to their personality, and they would enjoy them. Next is going to be getting them a nice pot or a pan, or if you can find an inexpensive like set of pots and pans, it's always nice to kind of replace what you have. Or if it's a super young person and they're like moving out for the first time, covering their pots and pans is just so nice. It's so nice. I have some now, and I would probably shed tears if someone got me a new like nice set of pots and pans. The next one is going to be a JBL speaker. The reason it's in this price category is because they have some small ones that are really nice, and they're really loud, and I love them because I can like take it out like tanning with me. I mean, obviously I'm not very tan, but like if I'm outside in the summer, if I want to like listen to music in the shower, like it's not one of those big ones where you feel kind of silly carrying it around. Like it's more discreet, but it's still super loud. And the last one in this price category is going to be a new sheet set. Sheets are expensive, and it is always nice to have many sets in my opinion, because then you can always have like a stack of clean ones. So that way when you take your bedding off to wash it, you just have a clean one ready. Like it's always nice to have a backup sheet set in my opinion. So you can just get them like a plain neutral colored one, and then they can decorate it with blankets and all the things that like gives it more personality. Okay, and now we're in the $75 and above category. So we've got 10 more items. Number one is shoes, more specifically Adidas Sambas. I feel like they are very in, but also not just following a trend. I think they are shoes that can go with like anything and everything and have a lot of like longevity with them. And I super love them, and I think they are very comfortable, and you need to get some on some. And they also have like plain like neutral colors, but they also have fun different color like patterns and mix match all the things. So I like them a lot. Next is going to be again for my reader girlies, and that is going to be getting them a Kindle. And if you want, you can include Kindle, the case, there's like hands-free like setups, like tripods with remotes, like all the Kindle accessories for the reader girlies that have yet to buy themselves a Kindle. Next, I got last year for Christmas. That's going to be an espresso machine. Some of them are insane, hundreds of dollars. You gotta like pack the fucking grounds in there and do all the things. I just have a plain and simple one, but it is amazing. I use it quite literally almost every day to make my coffees. So for your coffee lovers, get them the Nespresso. Next is going to be a gift certificate or money to get their car detailed. That's something that I've always like wanted to do, I want to do, but I just like don't take the time or the money to do it. But I feel like that's such a nice thing, especially with the new year coming up. Like they can refresh their car and like feel so nice and clean in there. Next one is going to be a Hatch alarm clock. I do not have one of these. My sister does, and I know that a lot of people love them, because I personally wake up to like the and it like shocks your nervous system first thing in the morning, and then you have an awful day. So the Hatch alarm kind of wakes you up. It gentle parents you and was like, hey, get your ass out of bed, but in a nice, kind, soft way. Next is going to be a purse. I recommend, like many of these gifts, you have to know this person well enough to know their style, know what they want. So you don't want to spend $100+ on a purse that this person like isn't really going to wear. But if you know them or they've like mentioned a purse, that is such a nice gift to give. Next is also going to be shoes, but that's just going to be a new pair of Uggs. I know that like everyone would enjoy a new pair of Uggs. There are some like platform ones. I think the mini, ultra, platform, whatever, are the coolest in my opinion. But I also have a pair that I will also link that I really love. And I think they're more like casual looking as well. Next is going to be a printer. If you know a household that doesn't have a printer, in my opinion, every house needs a printer. There's just so many things. And like you don't know that you need a printer until you need one. and I have one. It was inexpensive. I bought it when I was in college, and like I use it weekly. I love a printer so much. The next item is going to be actually a set. That's going to be a matching set from Aloe or any other like Free People, any of those like a little more high-end athleisure brands. And then the very last item on my list, I feel like people don't like doing because they want to watch someone like open a present and they want to like add something to their life and like all of these things. But I really recommend, especially if you know that someone like maybe struggles with money, or even if they don't struggle with money, cover a bill for them. Cover a bill. You can cover something as small as their phone bill, which could be just, I mean, not as expensive as $75. You could cover their car bill, or you could just give them money and say like, use this for food, use this for gas, like cover your bills. Feel less stressed out during December about your bills. You okay? Okay, that is going to be 50 gifts for her. Thank you guys so much for watching my 12 days of Vlogmas, and I will see you tomorrow with another one. Bye!